Oh. Is Kix within 90 feet of me?
Not if you're the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Before I drop down the wall, could I have seen him?
I'd be inside the building that you jumped out the window of.
All right. In that
case, this would be the next initiative. So yeah, you jump in the last initiative. You jump out of the window and landed. Now you're getting out of the other side of the wall, which is your initiative.
Yeah. So can I see him?
Yeah, I think he moved. So
beautiful. Level 2 hunter's mark.
Okay, you already had a hunter's mark on him, but sure.
Yeah.
I know. I'm upgrading it.
Okay. Barakat.
I really know where I am.
What are the guards doing?
They're confused, right? And they haven't received any orders to the contrary, right? So they're standing there, but they have the weapons ready and they have their shields and other guards are moving in to see what the hell's going on. So guards are moving in this direction. Right. They see somebody running, So guards are moving. This is going to move through here. So yeah.
I'm going to be right back. I have to go check something. But for my next turn, I turn into a panther and book it 100 feet into the woods.
Okay.
I'm also black.
That's fine.
Which means I will be near impossible to find.
All right.
So Barakat, what are you doing? You see that he's moving to the.
Yeah. So I'm trying to escape. Go ahead and do the thing.
So I'm gonna try and deal with the guards and also stop Kix, I guess. What's the stun? What's the best stun spell? I guess Tasha's is probably the best here, since it seems to be at least trying to work. How far away are you?
Good question. Lessons. You kind of moved me around, and I wouldn't know where I am.
I know. Right now. You're still here, so you reacted. You got out of everything. So, and it's also difficult terrain when you get out of the thing. So that's what. Well, the concentration
the entangle dropped, right?
The entangle drops, so no problem. So you can go through this window, and there's a window here. That's why they saw the flash. So you can decide whether you want to go to the window. Actually, there's no window here because they don't want people to jump through the palisade and into the residence. The windows are facing over here, so there's windows on this
and that's the way we jumped out before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to move yourself to wherever you are.
Okay.
So
I'd probably be trying to jump out the window too,
and get to the stable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd be in the stable, and we could just stay here.
Okay.
I'll take that 6 damage. I break my ankles on the way down.
Yikes! Ouch.
That's okay. I will.
Infamously, where he keeps his axes.
There we go.
All right.
I assume I took it on my way out of the room, so there we go.
Yeah. That's fine. So I guess I just do it again and then talk to the guards.
Remember that spellcasting here is very obvious, and they can actually see the target of your spell this time around.
Oh yeah, they can.
Just a reminder, you can do that. But
yeah. Of course, I have to move around as well.
I am back.
Man, if only we had a cleric with remove curse right now.
Don't think Braith had that ability yet.
I think it's like a 3rd level spell.
Maybe by then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, while this is going on, I think Lael is awake now from meditating and is wondering what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah, you saw Hugh jumping out of the window. You saw the Baron jump out of the window as well, go for the horses. And now Barakat, what are you going to do? And the guards are confused. The guards are like, my lord, Where are you going?
Open the gate! I'm giving chase!
They start opening the gates. Open the gate! And these two guards
To me!
and they actually target horses, so also gonna set up to help you.
You there! Bring me a torch!
All right, I'm gonna
There's
go
torches in the stable, so you can just grab
Yeah, so I'll
outside or whatever.
type one of those up.
them.
Let's see the turn order.
I don't know.
Oh,
I can probably
okay.
get down here just fine.
You want me to roll initiative or not?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out where you are.
I am going to read something real quick to see
At the top.
what insane benefits I have for this.
And I'm gonna say like in my voice, not in Kix's, for clarity. Guards, retain your posts, keep the area secure.
I have 22, so
Yeah, I know.
And I'm also gonna grab a horse.
Okay.
Well, these two guards are going to join the Baron. The other one, of course, are keeping their stations because the Baron orders supersede yours.
Well, I don't think he actually ordered them to come with, at least yet.
I mean, I'm not stopping them either, so.
Okay, so they hold their station. Kix, you get on a horse.
Yep, I get on the horse, I got my riding horse, and I am leaving out through the gate. It's going to take me some time to circle around. How fast was a riding horse again? 50?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, by the time, okay, this is what happens. By the time you get out, it is dark, and you technically don't see Hugh, but you know exactly where he's heading. You have this feeling that you know exactly. And it's almost like this light in your mind's eye that is sort of guiding you to where he is at.
Yeah, and Kix, of course, doesn't even question it. He's just dead on, focused, straight ahead. I know where I'm going.
So Hugh, and anyone else, Leo, you can either get on a horse or try to run with him. Barricade,
need a horse.
Barricade, you can, yeah.
One turn
Gar
out here.
Gar is watching with the owl. Hugh, it's very important that what you're going to do next. You say you're going to hide the book.
100%.
Okay, so you find a hiding spot. But okay,
no, I'm not hiding it yet.
Okay.
I'm not hiding it yet. Because I can move stealthily without losing any movement.
Favorite terrain.
As a panther. Also, I know the way that in which Kix is moving. Plus, I have Hunter's Mark on him. And I can run him through difficult terrain.
You try all that, and he's following you on and almost like magically. He knows. Apparently, he knows exactly where you are. No matter what you tricks and use all your tricks and your your knowledge. He's way back, but of course you have to slow down to use difficult terrain outside. So he's closing the distance. But it'll take him a while to close the distance.
I'm going to switch tactics and put the book in the bottom of the lake.
Okay.
Kind of like circle back around to the south side of it, I guess.
Well, you have to get in a boat to put in the bottom of the lake.
No, I don't. I'll swim as a cat. I don't have a swim speed, but I can still swim.
Yeah, when you transform, you start swimming because you don't have a swim speed. That's a time where Kix reaches the shore and sees you.
Yep.
You know how? He's holding a torch. So we're gonna go with the initiative. We're still working. Leo. The Baron has been spending minutes, hours, really searching through the woods and then backing out again. His horse is tired because he's been going full gallop. And the horse is about to just keel over if they don't take a rest. And eventually, you reach the edge of the lake, and there's some boats and stuff like that, so you can actually get on a boat if you want to, like small paddle boats. And you see that Kix is, I don't know, I think Kix is going to try to get the fastest way to do it, so he's going to go for one of the paddle boats. What are you going to do?
Anybody explain to me what the heck's going on?
If you like harass Kix while you're following him, because I think you can run as fast as the horse can. Kix
Pretty
will say
much.
like, "An assassin has stolen from me."
You can
We're
either
in
ask
pursuit.
Kix or me.
The assassin is Hugh. That doesn't make sense.
We'll get our answers. Doppelgangers is what they are.
Can I sense motive or something?
You can do an insight check.
Insight? Oh, God. I'm
I
not
like
good
to
at
believe,
this now.
even as angry as Kix magically is inclined to be, he doesn't believe it either.
You
12.
sense you feel you basically very secret. He's wearing his emotions on his sleeve. He's angry and desperate. But unfocused. So the only thing seems to be is this thing that he wants to get to wherever Hugh is at.
This seems very out of character for Kix. Part of it is, at least.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look at Lael and do the whole like.
Wolf. Oh dear. All right. Well, I guess my move will be to jump into the lake. It's a little out of character for Hugh as well. I'm jumping into the lake and I'm going over to Hugh.
So both of you, Hugh and you, have to make athletic checks.
Oh,
see,
this is where I throw. Oh, I'm doing it as a cat. That's right. Hold on.
Oh, I'm terrible at swimming because I have one arm.
Strength is +2. So do I have anything here that is a +2?
Just use your legs, Lael.
This is athletics, not intimidation.
Although, to be fair, I don't remember doing an athletics check when I was like swimming underwater, which just seems more difficult.
So Hugh, you're cats don't like to get their whiskers wet, and you're like paddling, right? And you hear behind you like what a barricade. What are you doing? Because Kix is going for the boat.
Yeah, can I like
Kix going full butterfly style here?
Continually try to stop him with spells?
How many spell slots do you have left?
2 first levels, 2 second levels, and 3 third levels.
Okay, you can try.
So we're just gonna keep going with first level slots, because I mean, does this even have a? Yeah, it doesn't have like a higher level thing. So, wisdom save. Before he gets to the water and boats and such. And I will mark the
He's
D8.
fine.
Roll a D8.
Oh, let's roll the D8.
You fail.
15 versus 15.
14
no, it's
versus
14.
15.
You're right. I'm bad at math.
You fail. Bad at math.
No.
You get an F in the class, and now you're prone and incapacitated.
Math betrays me. Now I'm drowning in shallow water.
No, you're in a boat.
Well, no,
you basically got in a boat. So
you're basically like in a boat at shore or whatever.
Straight up swimming. That's fine.
yeah, no.
Okay.
Kix, make a saving throw to get yourself out of this.
Let's see if I can.
You do.
Yeah, advantage.
It's a turn though.
Does stop just a moment short.
Leo, you see that spells have been casted, and Kix fell to the floor laughing, but also growling in desperation. It's weird. In fact, you kind of almost hear two voices. Do you know Draconic?
Really?
Do you know Draconic?
I do not know. My languages are Common and Orc.
Yeah, no. So Leo, you start swimming after Hugh, and you see that, and he laughs, and then for a short moment, and then he gets up again. Oh, he will be when it turns turn. As you're swimming behind you, you're getting. I mean, it's a big lake. Eventually, you're gonna get tired. And start drowning. So,
yep.
Do I catch up to Hugh at all or no?
What's your movement?
A book in the cat.
50.
So you're moving at 25. Are you doing just and Hugh? Your movement is what? In cat form?
At the moment, it is the same.
25. Okay.
So they're neck and neck. Kicks fall
Yeah.
along the boat.
Because I've been running as much as I have.
Yeah, I have to make a constitution saving throw.
Yep, that's fine. On my turn, I will go back to Leo.
Okay.
So
you're getting you at least you have 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Because now it's not only the swimming, it's that you're being running around. Even though you were running around as a panther, which gives you a lot of benefits, and you were able to run around for a while, but it's been like an hour or two that you've been running and avoiding and keeping a spell, and so you're getting tired.
So I will go back to Leo with the book in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I turn back into Hugh, and I'm like, "This thing's making him weird and angry. I'm tired. Your turn." And then I will just casually start heading to the other side of the shore.
Give it to the person who can hide it the best.
So
a one-armed man is swimming in a lake with a book.
Where do you put the book? Does he use it with his arm?
He has a mouth
use
too.
your mouth.
He has clothes. I mean,
Eat the book.
Do you have anything with like pockets or a bag?
Not really. I'm a monk. I don't really wear that much in terms of clothing.
you
Do you
gotta have like a belt or something,
A belt?
right?
I have like a rope belt that my wakizashi is tied to.
I
That
put it
probably
in your
works.
belt.
Anyways,
Get
I
a
think
good
that-
look at this book, or is it just too confusing at the moment?
Well, you're swimming in the lake at night. I mean, you can see in the dark because you have dark vision.
It's
But still, it's kind of confusing. You see the light in the little what's it called? Dock. You know that Kick is going to come for it. Apparently, according that's what he's searching for. You see people jump out of windows. You've seen guards running around. I mean, you have no idea what's going on except for what Hugh just told you.
Well, I know what I'm going to do then on my turn.
Right. Well, I think Bearcat gets to go first.
Yes, Barracat, you go to.
to keep trying to delay Kicks.
Can you at this distance?
Well, I can just. I mean, how far deep are you?
That's a
I mean,
good
you've lost your
question.
turn, so you can't really row if you don't have a turn,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So, I don't think you're like that deep.
No, you're not that far.
Okay.
I mean,
good to go.
you managed to get the boat out, but it's coasting on inertia. But yeah.
How many more hideous laughters do you have?
uh,
How many?
What's a
more
range
do you
of
got in you?
what's a range of hideous laughter?
30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's very
Blindness
short.
is 60.
one more, and that's it because he's gonna paddle out of
Yeah.
there if you
Yeah.
can't log him down.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
More saving throws, more d8, wisdom.
All right.
He
13.
fails. Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
No. In fact,
And then,
Leo,
of
you
course,
hear?
the end of turn rolls.
Yeah,
So I'll do
you-
that real quick.
Yeah.
Never again.
Uh,
So Lyle.
yeah, Leo, you hear this weird laughter and growling behind you. As a boat sort of slowly, it says lake, so it slowly coasts towards you.
You are in
Yeah.
darkness, yes? So I'm going to shadow step out of the water 60 feet on the opposite side of the lake.
Okay, yeah.
And that's basically a bonus action to teleport over there. So now I'm over there. Can I get a look at this book real quick as I'm out of the water?
Yeah.
I guess that perception?
No, you're just gonna open it and look at it. If you're gonna glance at it, just glance at it.
Oh, okay, well, I open it and look at it. What is in this book?
You don't recognize the language because you don't know Draconic. But in the middle, in the 2 pages in the middle, there is this image of what looks like a dungeon. And in the middle of that, there is a you can only see in gray and black. So you see this sort of black figure that looks serpentine or draconic. Just there.
I walk Azashi and I stab the black figure.
Nothing happens.
Damn it.
In fact, he walks at you just like.
Oh, it doesn't stab the book at all. Interesting.
Waterlogged.
And the
'Cause
book is
that's what
wet,
waterlogged does.
but the it doesn't seem to have been damaged by the water. It just seems like damp. Like so enough
Right.
time it just dries off and that'll be it. Which usually with most books that would not be the
Yeah,
case. It's like
unusual.
the ink would have been running or whatever, right? And so yeah.
This is incredibly unusual then. All right. All right, well that's my turn for now.
Hugh.
Hugh will
still-
be using his action to just get to shore.
Okay, so make another Constitution save.
Hell yeah.
I
Come
should have
on,
grabbed Hugh under my arm and bring him with me.
Yeah, you're starting to drown. Basically, you have 2 points of exhaustion. If somebody doesn't get you out of the water soon, yeah, you're going down, buddy.
I was fully aware that this could possibly happen.
I mean, you can try to float and rest.
No, he's gonna try and get to the shore, and then just wait
What's
there
that
because he
book
doesn't have it.
called? Barakat, you're still within range of kicks, because he failed that saving throw.
Great.
Yeah. But he's getting up again and grabbing the torch and putting it to one side. So he's going to grab the paddles and start, And by the way, Kicks, that your prey has sort of moved away to the shore, but you have to, it's much easier to continue in the boat rather than get back to the shore you are and then run to it. So.
Right. We'll work on it.
Yeah, Kix is a huge nerd.
Bearcat, how do you stop the unstoppable nerd?
Well, I could cast Hypnotic Pattern, but that's an illusion spell, so I don't know if that's gonna work. I also don't know if blindness is gonna work, considering the amount of magical properties here.
The thing to consider, of course, is even if it does work, would that stop Kicks?
Well, that
That's
at least with
funnier.
blindness, that's what I'm thinking is, like, if I cast it and you're blinded, you just have like a link to the thing or whatever, right? So you can just go there and guess.
At the same time, are you entirely aware I have a link that I'm following?
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult decision for sure.
and then there's
So-
Hypnotic Pattern, which I don't know if illusion will work at all. So I probably just upcast, which does nothing but cast it again.
Okay, so you're just casting Tasha's again.
Might as well, if I have the 30-foot range.
All right, here's my wisdom,
You have an 18.
and that time I'm good.
He's fine. All right, I'm gonna go over to where. Next, how far is Lael from this side of the shore?
Just-
Quite a bit. So he's to the side. So you have to go around. So I would say about between almost 200 feet. So you have to. That's why
Yeah,
getting
okay.
to the boat is much easier, right? If you go here, let's go to the main page to show where the lake is at. So yeah, you guys were over here, and then essentially, Lael went to the side to here. Where is the?
I'm still on the other page.
Yeah, everybody is still on the other page. Let me put it here. So you're in this side of the you guys were in the bottom here, and they went to this near to the river here. So yeah, a good 120 to maybe 200 feet from where you are right now.
All right.
Can you cast hundreds of feet? No, you're more than 100 feet from. Yeah, I was more than 100 feet from the keep. So you can't.
That was a misclick from him.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Catching up with everybody.
So I guess I'm just gonna go that way. And dash.
Okay, so you're dashing. Kicks. Make an
It's not
athletics check to
dash,
see.
but like horse or whatever.
Yeah.
Row.
And you're
Row.
running very fast. And you're getting tired, but you're just rowing and rowing and rowing. So, Leo, you're on the shore.
Yeah.
Get her back.
With the book. You open it, you saw that, you try to stab the book. Like, I'm going to stab this book for whatever reason. Aside of the book being damp, it didn't take any damage. What are you going to do? And you can hear the rowing in your direction. It'll be a while.
Yeah, I
just teleported. So
okay, I assume that this is probably not going to work, that he has a magical link to this thing, but I'm going to cast it anyway. I'm going to use my key points to cast Pass Without Trace on myself, and then I'm going to stealth away as fast as I can.
okay. Yeah, you run.
So this is a plus 18 stealth roll.
Yeah. Well, what you do, you gain. You keep your distance. Also, you can move pretty fast as a monk. Where are you going? That's what's important. You're going back to the keep.
I am heading back to the keep because I'm under the assumption this is a magical book, and the only person that can probably deal with this is Gar.
Okay. So yeah, you move eventually. Unless Barracat tries to do something or anybody else does something, Kicks will back to the keep. But you do have you do have an advantage. So you have, say, anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes head start on him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the window to go to Gar, talk to him, and decide. Between that and him. So there's that. So we're gonna drop out of initiative because this is gonna be out of initiative.
Back to chase.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's say that it's not a chase because you're all heading in the same direction. It's just a matter of, you have that 15 to 20 minute window to deal with Gar and whatever he's going to do to deal with it. Okay. So let's go. Let's go down to the basement. Let's go down to the basement.
Let's go down to the basement.
I'm just going to put Kicks up over
Just get
here.
a letter.
Yeah.
Do I have I don't have a token here.
You can copy your.
Oh, right, because you weren't alive during this period.
Oh, we can drop a token here. That's no problem.
Yeah, can you please drop it?
Yes, I can. There you go.
Thank you.
And you're meeting with Kicks wherever. By the way, I hope that this fire is out as well as the body. I had to erase that as well.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that later. That's not where we're going, I think.
Basically, go down. And
although the lights, I think you broke some of the lights, but the other ones are still there. So yeah, you have 20 minutes. This is also should not be there as well. Just this trap right here. The dwarf disabled it for safety reasons. So you present the book to Gar.
Yeah, I basically say, I don't know what this is, but it seems to have done something to the Baron. Perhaps you should look at it.
Time to fix the tokens.
Your token, for some reason, is always tiny. I don't know why that is. No, not your token. So which tokens you're talking about?
He's talking about the skeletons.
Ah, the skeletons?
Yeah.
Oh, they're right here.
He has custom images for them or something.
Ah, okay. Let me see. And put. There you go. And Older Bender Relentless as well. Click. Using your tokens as you have them. So let's say they're there. We don't have to replicate all. That'll give you a couple more minutes unless you could tell them to fight. In which case, well, might end up with a dead Baron here in their hands. Which Edgar won't be shoved about, but still. Others might be concerned.
Just once the image is fixed.
There would be
Yeah,
the
okay.
political problem of a dead Baron.
Yeah. Oh, we'll deal with that. Let's get to the brass tacks of solving the book. Okay. I am paying attention. Yes. Oh, for some reason I missed all of that. Sorry, I really did. I thought you were fine with the skeletons as is. Okay, they will defend themselves. Okay.
They will defend themselves non-lethally,
I don't think he
or
said that.
just defend themselves. Oh god,
Yeah, they're just gonna defend themselves.
it's fine. It's fine. I can healing word him or something.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm already interested. Okay. So before that happens, you got your 20-minute window. Gar, Leo, you're on.
Based like what I said before, something is wrong with the Baron, and I think it's tied to this book.
Yeah, it detects magic. It's necromantic. It's multiple magics. It's transfiguration, necromantic, and enchantment schools. Yeah, I know. Because that will take you 10 minutes, and we don't want to spend the time.
I also attempted to destroy it, but it would not be destroyed. It was also submerged underwater, and apparently it has not been damaged by it. So something is wrong with this book. I was hoping maybe you know why Baron Kix is obsessed with it.
Identify. Okay, just identify. Work with this. It's a first level spell. I said you can choose one if it's magic and some other magic imbued object and the properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement or not. Yeah, it says that this book doesn't work really under these rules. The spell that you would need would be more like a legend lore. Or you have to do. Yeah.
Usually with Identify, what I do, if it's something like this, is you get the details mentioned, but then you learn that there's more that can't be accessed.
Right.
I mean, it's
Here
magic.
Probably would be describing like you attune to it. Here's some of the properties it has. Here's how often it can happen.
Okay, properties.
Those would be minimum, right?
Whoever is attuned to the book gets a series of bonuses based on who they are, but they're all of a draconic nature. You can. It doesn't have any charges, but it does require a form of attunement, and clearly it's attuned to kicks. When you open it, and God, do you know Draconic? Or you can cast.
Comprehend.
Yeah, it's in Draconic. At first, what you read about it is it's just a list. Basically, it's like a Draconomicon, right? It's a book that lists things about dragons, their ecology, their lifespans, their history, their religious. Yeah, that book. It's all about dragons. But in the middle, it's the image of a cave or a dungeon, and there's just this dark dragon in it. It's more like he's been making saving throws, basically. And he's been reading it constantly. Make an intelligence check, because this is important. Or actually, no, investigation check. I know you might be trained investigation. Oof. Yeah, you don't notice a very particular. Yeah, no. Do you have advantage because you're in your in your library? Can you use some of the books there to give you advantage, like cross reference using research?
How would I help? What do you need me to do?
Take books off the shelf for him, obviously.
All right, you just start naming, I guess, book names, and I grab them for you. Jump up high and grab a book or whatever and give it to you so you can look through it or leaf through it or whatnot then. So you can
Okay.
get that advantage.
So first of all, you realize that while the dragon appears to be at first glance a black dragon, as it is described in the book, the fact is that this dragon doesn't match any of the descriptions that were in this particular book. They talk about all kinds of dragons: red dragons, copper dragons, gold dragons. Even talk about shadow dragons, or former dragon and we shadow dragons. It talks about dragonborn. It talks about things like orb dragon kind or dragon kin, all kinds of things. But this particular dragon is not mentioned in this book. And now that you remember the first time you saw it, I was like, this is not very important. You remember that this particular figure was smaller and way, way more thin. You can make another investigation check.
Mm.
Yeah, it seemed to be worthless. You realize that Leo keeps tagging books and stuff like that. You realize that there seems to be. What's your perception? Your passive perception, Gar? Well, you haven't spent all the time with everybody, but yeah, you do notice that Kix has been growing thinner and weaker over the past couple of weeks. A couple of times you've seen him, he seems diminished. Somehow. I would say the case was diminished. But he's been weakening over the weeks and so forth. It seems rather recent. And one of the books that you land on is a book on. It's because part of the book you're reading says about ways for dragons to, live longer. So there is, leechdom, Draco Lich. There's shadow dragons, and there's a theory about creating a space in the demiplane of dream. That as long, and the passage is something else like, as long as men dream, the dreams will stay alive. Which is kind of weird. Why would that, like where the other guy went mad in? Similar to that, right? But this refers to the realm of dream. You know that that was a realm of Fae, of the Fae, right? The wild, the Fae wild. This is a reference to the demiplane of dream. That was a Fae associated. Yeah, basically it was a Fae wild. A pocket realm of the Fae wild. This dream, and you have books on this. Dream is theorized to be a place where the dreaming mind goes, and it's sort of this shared realm, and has its own rules. And a few people can actually physically travel to it, but the best way to travel is to fall asleep. And there's actually a group of people called dream walkers, who are very good at going into dream and having lucid dreams and be able to manipulate them. So if this entity that you're seeing in the book is affecting Kix, it might be affecting them through the realm of dream. And really, the only way to get rid of him would be to, well, destroy the entity.
Do that. Like, how will we actually destroy it at this point? We have to go into its realm, don't we?
Means we deal with Kix first.
You need, like, destroy Kix? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Man, Leo, full ideas tonight.
I think that is a terrible idea, Gar. I think. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to try and stop Kix? It would be
Make another investigation check. Yeah, you're gonna need Kix alive to deal with this. He's a conduit, after all. As distasteful as that sounds, yeah, kind of need him alive.
Only the omnipotent voice of God has told you this, and it's like, maybe we'll see.
You're a
This is
wizard.
like
There has to be a way to
this is
do it with him dead.
This is the excuse Gar has been waiting for like 10 sessions. Let's be real here. But will he show growth of character? Now that I said that, no.
Before this continues, I know that Kix is heading back to get the book. Even though exhausted, Hugh would place himself between Kix and the book. Now, if that does happen, that probably results in Hugh's death because he can't fight in his state. But he would place himself in the way.
Okay.
I ask Gar, is there a way to send any of us into this creature's realm?
That self-defense doesn't work against the Baron of the land. Technically, your ruler. Technically.
Oh, God.
Oh boy, I can only imagine from then on. Gar not only has to attend every single political event, but has to do so while pretending to be Kix through Kix's dead body.
That's a punishment worse than death.
He may as well just do the murder and just say he's in charge. Save himself the trouble.
Is there a way to get into this realm then or not? Like, legitimately, like I'm asking Gar that.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
you're investigating it, and like this, you have to go into the room, and Kix is the conduit. So if you find a way to knock out Kix, you can make a ritual and go into the realm of dream with everybody falls asleep, and you go into the realm of dream and follow the connection, basically.
Well, and if we have to knock him out, I can do that quite easily, I think. So I'm actually gonna thank Gar. I'll make sure he doesn't get through to you. And I go to back where the skeletons are.
Yeah, by that time, Kix, you have arrived with Barakat, and Hugh is, I take it, in front of. Well, Hugh is
now-
behind. Hugh is lagging behind, so he's like,
When
yeah,
Kix
if my
arrives-
movement was affected by that point, then I'm lagging behind. It
You're
was.
you're,
he
la-
did
you're
have
lagging
speed.
behind, yeah.
When Kix arrives, he will go ahead and look at the guards and go, Barakat, Hugh, Gar, and Lael are all currently outlaws to be apprehended immediately, and I will question them in the future. For now, you will assist me into my armor and barricade downstairs. They shall not be allowed to exit until I have what is mine.
The guards do as you tell them. Confused, but yeah.
And Barakat, you said you were right there with me.
I mean, at this point, I'm probably going down.
I think the guards might stop you.
Yeah, the guards might say otherwise.
Wait, did the guards just apprehend both you and Hugh?
Hugh, no, because
Hugh apparently is
Again-
lagging behind heavily, which makes sense.
Hugh is lagging behind, and he probably wouldn't go back because he knows the state of his exhaustion. So he would approach till he's close enough to see what's going on, then head to the woods.
Guards are moving, guards are being called up. Yeah, the castle is being riled up.
Yeah, no, he's
Uh,
again wisdom. He knows that until it's dealt with, he's probably dead on sight.
the paladin has woken up, the cavalier, and so has the ambassador as well.
Shit.
Good. I will actually go ahead and assign my cavalier to my side. And I'm just looking up the name just to make sure I remember. Anley, I will need your assistance. They have retreated downstairs and there's foul undead we need to be rid of. You and I shall work together.
That's awkward.
Yes.
True.
my lord.
Before this continues, just because he will be hiding for a couple days, he is fully capable of surviving without even moving from a tree, because he has
Good
good
bet.
berry.
Okay.
So he is just going to recover in the woods, and if any animal tries to take him out, he'll speak to them.
Yeah, Hugh's perfectly fine. Nothing can happen to Hugh outside. He's good.
In the woods, Hugh is chilling.
Hugh's at
He's Bear
home.
Grylls all the way.
Doesn't matter to him. What about the fate of Barakat?
Okay, well, realistically, could I get in before Kix? Because that's just like determines what I do, right?
Well, it depends. Okay. So he started giving instructions, and so the guards are filing in. You could you could try to stealth your way in. It's like, oh, everybody's distracted. You go in and
Yes, the trebuchet. Not a trebuchet, it's a ballista. Okay. So I can try and
stealth
stealth.
your way. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, everybody's distracted. Yeah.
Can I cast enhance ability on myself before the stealth roll?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
And I think that gives you advantage, so just go ahead and roll
Yeah.
with advantage, I suppose.
50.
Yeah. Everybody's distracted, taking orders, getting on the weapons, etc. So, and Kix is ordering them around. Yeah. But Kix, you feel this
That was-
strong compulsion just to ignore all this nonsense and get what you're looking for, right?
Oh,
why
dude,
are you wasting your time with
highly
these
intelligent
peons?
and calculating.
Yeah.
I
The
know
problem-
exactly what's in front of me.
The problem is
I know what I must take to get what is mine.
you're so obsessed with what you're getting. It's like these peons, they're worthless. They're beneath you. It's like, why would
But
you
there's
bother with them?
one thing that they're worth for. I'm bringing 2 guards. they will be carrying large Pavis shields. They will screen for me and Annalie.
How dark is it down here?
I think it's light.
It's a recently constructed functional keep underneath the keep, so it's probably very well lit.
Yeah.
I'm going
Unless we turn off all the lights.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
gonna.
you do that ahead of time.
I'm snuffing the lights.
I will
Okay.
prestidigitation snuff the lights.
The guards basically grab torches
Good.
and
So now
light
it's-
whatever and
that
light
cons-
whatever torches they can find. So
I'm basically asking, is that considered dim light now?
if for any advantage, yeah. Where if you're staying where you are right now, but if they approach, it will not be
making
dim
sure.
light anymore.
Oh,
At
when
this
they
point,
approach,
you want to replicate as many skeletons as you have that are there.
Yeah. Here, I'll chill like here.
They're coming down. How many guards are you taking with you?
I am taking 2 to go ahead, and I will have 4 behind me just in case. And like I said, Annalie will be at my side.
you have a token for her.
I don't have a token, but don't.
You do have the image. I think if you just drag it, it'll just go ahead and fit to a square, and that'll be fine.
It gives me the card, but it doesn't drop to.
I can help.
No, the only thing I have is the how can I say this? I have the note, not the Doesn't matter. She's there. She's an NPC. So right now, I just have to get her stuff. So it's not available.
Well, this made a turn, didn't it?
So
All
yeah,
for the sake of being fair, because Hugh would have wanted his friends to do the exact same thing if he was possessed and acting weird.
so yeah. Okay, let's read the stats anyway.
And it's Nibblehand, right?
It's Annalie Nibblehand. Homebrew for these shields, apparently they have them +3 AC. Don't know what else is out there. Honestly, I would probably just say, and they do dodge every turn while being literally the front target.
Which part of the hallway are we guarding? The entrance or
Whichever
just
one
the
you
side
decide,
bit?
Gar has chosen for his skeletons here.
Here.
I made a token for you.
Oh,
Yeah, it takes like 2 seconds.
well, that's good.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the stats. That's what I'm looking for.
If you need to use the token, there it is. It's in the chat.
Handy dandy.
And she's a
Charm
cavalier, yeah?
I wonder what Gar would pull. But
So
Gar's
we have
already
to-
technically got 3 third-level spells cast already and actively working for him. He doesn't got to do anything.
So we have to knock out kicks
That would seem to be the goal, yes. Right, but presumably you would actually prepare them. So then to kill you, the less their loves need at the end of the day. Yeah, that's true. But for now, I would suppose they are create undead specifically, so at the end of the day, you can go ahead and do that. Which, I guess you could raise someone in the middle of combat, and that would be funny.
Well, I'm planning to not kill anybody. So
I'll have 15 more dead bodies worth of bones. Yep, sure do. It's gonna be funny. Hey, Nibblehand. Get side by side with me. We have our Provisors.
Well, they have their regular shields because that's not an item in D&D.
That's true, but they're still shielding for us and moving and advancing forward.
Yeah. I would allow for them to give you an advantage to armor class. They're shielding you, but
Automatic dodge, basically. That makes sense. Ideally, the plan is that they probably move in, take the corners here, and then we both file into the hallway while they defend for us.
so yeah, you're moving down. What do you? Well, the skeletons don't look like skeletons yet, and he can't. He's not a full paladin, so under these rules, so he won't be able to detect them. So you get to here. My lord, you have enemy soldiers down here. What's going on?
Stand down and suffer arrest.
you're not yourself. You do realize this, right?
Then perish, and that's the fight. Kicks
Okay,
rolling
question.
initiative. He rolls
Are the skeletons going to go for the kill, or are they? Yeah, but they never seen. I mean, they seen your guards. It's just like, yeah, okay. So they don't know. They just see guards there. Now, are they gonna go for the kill, or they're gonna go for the subdual? That's important. For the
Very
kill.
important.
Oh,
I
okay.
think, in this fight.
So let's see if the archers get the kill shot.
Oh dear. My initiative's 21.
No need for me to roll initiative. I am limping to a tree.
Right, Hugh gets to just spectate.
Let's say that she goes on one.
Hugh gets to be the one survivor.
Oh, if depending on what happens, Hugh's going to retire and not come back to the keep. Depending on what happens.
So Leo,
Well,
you're up.
Well, it's been a fun campaign, everybody. Kix is right in front of me. I wish he would stop, but I know what we must do. So I'm going to go all out and start trying to hit him. So I'm going to do 2 unarmed attacks, followed by a third attack. I think both of those miss.
I have AC 18, so the answer is yes.
Third
If
one
you
hits.
put on
though.
your plate
That'll
armor.
definitely do it. Yep, I stopped
Okay.
and donned my plate armor intentionally.
All right.
So you just see Lael do a number of blows on you to try and this is all non-lethal, so I'm doing it to subdual.
Right. I think only the final blow technically matters here.
Yeah, but I just
But
want to
yeah.
make it as clear as possible.
You go for the pressure point.
And I again say out to the other guard, the Baron is not himself. We're trying to help him.
Situation. I mean, you can try to persuade him, and with extreme disadvantage.
This is where I'm going to fail because I'm not good at any of that.